Being a successful creator on YouTube is all about learning. Learning. And I'm going to show you 5 YouTube educators that you have to check out to help you keep learning and keep improving. That's what we talk about today. Here we go. Hello and welcome back to another video. I'm Alan Spicer, and if you're looking to start a YouTube channel, grow your YouTube channel, or push your brand out there onto the second largest search engine on the internet, click subscribe. Start creating. YouTube can be a very hard skill to master. And trust me, it is a skill. Although you're here maybe as a hobby, you do have to pick up new things to learn to improve. How you deal with your camera, how you deal with your equipment, how you talk to people, how you learn, how you educate, how you tweak a video, that kind of thing. Now, over the last 6 years-ish that I've been on YouTube, I've gone out my way to deliberately increase my knowledge, go out and learn from the greats, go out and learn from people that can translate the gobbledygook into English, and then hopefully I can learn and add knowledge to that and feed it to you. Where do I get this knowledge from and how do I add to it? Well, not only do I keep learning myself by going through YouTube accreditation and certification exams and stuff like that, which hopefully I should pass in the next few months, but I also feed at the wonderful, knowledgeable teats that are other YouTube educators. Now, before I spill the beans on my secret weapons on who I watch and why you should watch them too, I want to know, what YouTube creators and educators do you watch to learn from? Is there someone in your niche that you watch deliberately to take notes to hopefully learn and implement that idea to make your videos better? Or do you deliberately go out the way to hunt out YouTube educators themselves to try and cram your brain whole with more knowledge and improve the standard, the quality, the content that you put out on a regular basis? Please leave their names and maybe their links in the description down below. Now, everyone that I mention will have a playlist in the description down below and a link to their channel page. I highly suggest you go and check them out. They might be more suited to your needs or could be a very good supplement alongside me and my comedic style and my educational kind of approach to weird YouTube tutorials. Number 1, Roberto Blake. Now, I've mentioned Roberto on this channel multiple times. I believe I've even got a mini playlist of the amount of times I've mentioned Roberto Blake. Now, Roberto Blake is a constant, focused laser beam of a man that loves to expand his brain, learn new skills, and create new entrepreneurs. He initially started on YouTube teaching his skills as a creative genius, the ability to use Adobe Premiere, the ability to use his graphic skills. But over time, he also then started creating YouTube tutorials and very recently has pushed out his further career into other serial entrepreneur efforts. He was even one of the keynote speakers at this year's VidCon in 2018. He has a massive brain and he teaches you very, very directly how to be an entrepreneur, how to value your time, how to understand that the value of your time is how much money you can make. So why not make more per hour, per task base, or go out there and make a passive income, or hustle to get what you need. If you're looking to make a career out of something, whether it happens to be YouTube or whether it happens to be your brand, Roberto Blake will help nudge you in that direction and give you that motivation. I know he's certainly helped me. 2, Amy Landino, or Amy Schmoyer, as some of you may know her as. I found her during her Savvy Sexy Social stage, and now she's on Amy TV. It's the same channel, she rebranded it slightly. But the core element is there. She wants to teach you how to master social media and how to master YouTube and motivate you to do so, to go out there and be the better you. She even created the wonderful book and the guide, the Bible to every YouTube vlogger, which is Vlog Like a Boss. She hustles, she consults, she creates content, and she does it all herself with a little help from her husband, Vincent, right? Or Vinny. It's one of those. Amy Landino proves that you can master the art of yourself and maximize the funnels that you create, your income, your focus, your drive, tweak every little bit about your daily life, how you're getting up in the morning, how you're starting, what are you drinking, how are you thinking, how do you deal with that issue when it confronts you. And she can help program your brain to think like a genius. And that, combined with either any knowledge that I give or any knowledge that Roberto or anybody else on this list, can be a very powerful tool to drive you towards that success that you're hungry for. 3, Nick Nimmin. Now, Nick Nimmin is partially to blame, or to thank, for me being here on YouTube as a YouTube educator. When I was looking to branch out from other projects that I had been working on into the realm of YouTube kind of tips and tricks, Nick suggested that I started a channel and grind based on keywords and key phrases. The core basics, the absolute perfect foundations, and grow the brand from there. If you go and check out Nick Nimmin, you'll notice that he dials it in perfectly. He's got a fantastic background. He knows how to light himself. He knows how to talk. He knows how to educate. He knows how to clip you in and out. So therefore you're always constantly focusing on him, what he's saying, what he's doing, what he needs to say next, and keeps you hungry for that next part of that video. Nick Nimmin is the ultimate masterclass in how you can grow a brand, grow an industry, get your way into a niche and explode it. Nick Nimmin initially started off with commonly asked questions like how to tie a tie and Halloween-y fun. He then decided to focus his attention on the YouTube niche and he's exploded. Don't get me wrong, it was a lot of hard work. It wasn't a silver platter thing for Nick, right? But he is someone that if you want to dial in the basics, if you want to understand exactly why you need to do it, how you do it, whether it's on a laptop, whether it's on a desktop, whether it happens to be on your mobile phone, whether it's live streaming, anything, Nick Nimmin can help you educate your brain in how this YouTube system and environment works. 4. Brian G. Johnson. You dig? Brian owns 2 very hungry poodles that he manages to fund their lavish lifestyle, along with coffee, through his YouTube ritualistic brand. Brian may not be as big as a Roberto Blake, an Amy Landino, or a Nick Nimmin, but he has nailed it. He understands the ritual. He understands the relationship that you have to have between you and the people that watch you. If you want to deep dive into the psychology of making videos, if you want to understand why I say an opening sentence and I always use start creating and I always end in a certain way, or why I hand off to other videos during my video, you need to go and check out Brian G. Johnson. If at any point you wondered why you find yourself clapping along to the Friends theme tune, then Brian Johnson's ritual will help you. In fact, he's even got a book. I'll try and put the link in the description. And number 5, Tim Schmoyer. He's kind of an OG of the video creator world. He's, you know, a video creator channel. I believe that's even his channel name, Video Creators. Now, Tim's been around since the dawn of time. So it feels like for YouTube educators like me. He's very good at giving out solid, direct tutorials, telling you exactly what you need, why you need it, how you can grow your brand, how you can connect with people, and how you need to form that bond. But recently, he's also undergone this fantastic pivot where he's now teaching you how to tell stories and still deliver the value that people need within a video. If you want to understand how you can craft a storyline arc that still gives the content over a longer period of time, that maybe deep dives in interviews, whether it happens to be tutorials, or whether or not you just want to get people invested in the story of a creator and invested in the story of what you're doing in a vlog, then check out Tim Schmoyer. There's nobody better on the YouTube educator world that is able to hook you in, to make you understand how a small YouTuber grew and why you should care to invest your time and effort into them. Him, his family, his client base. It's an eye-opening experience and you'll learn a lot. Now, there are many other YouTube educators and there are many other experts. I've pulled together a playlist up here of many other YouTube educators that I feel that you must go check out. But for the 5 I've mentioned today, all links in the description, each will have their own mini playlist. Go check them out. Maybe even leave comments on the video saying that Alan Spicer sent you, so they know that I'm being really nice about them. And remember, for more YouTube tricks and tips, why not hit that subscribe button for regular YouTube tricks and tip videos. Hit that notification icon so you're alerted every time I go live, because YouTube's a little bit dodgy with that. You know, it's the little bell button. We don't want to miss each other. You just love me, and you've just got to keep learning, right? Go out there, start creating.